The Whiz Kids had won it, Bobby Thompson had done it, and Yogi read the comics all the while. Rock and roll was being born, marijuana we would scorn. So down on the corner the national pastime went on trial. We're talking baseball, Klazuski, Campanella, talking baseball. The man and Bobby Fella, the Scooter, the Barber and the Nuke. They knew them all from Boston to Dubuque, especially Willie, Mickey and the Duke.
Whoa!
KC was winning, Hank Aaron was beginning, one Robbie going out, one coming in. Kayne and Mitchell Goodell, the Thumper and Mel Parnell, and Ike was the only one winning down in Washington. I'm talking baseball, Klazuski, Campanella, talking baseball. The man and Bobby Fella, the Scooter, the Barber and the Duke. They knew them all from Boston to Dubuque, especially Willie, Mickey and the Duke. Now my old friend, the bachelor, well, he swore he was the Oklahoma Kid, and Cookie played hooky to go and see the Duke. And me, I always loved Willie May. Those were the days. Well, now it's the 80s, and Brett is the greatest, and Bobby Bonds can play for everyone. Rose is at the vet, Rusty again is a Met, and the great Alexander is pitching again in Washington. I'm talking baseball, like Reggie Quisenberry, talking baseball. Carew and Gaylord Perry, Seaver, Garvey, Schmidt, and Vida Blue. If Cooperstown is calling, it's no fluke. They'll be with Willie, Mickey and the Duke. Willie, Mickey and the Duke. Say hey, say hey, say hey. It was Willie, Mickey and the Duke. Say hey, say hey, say hey. I'm talking Willie.
Wrong catcher. Okay.
Well, 1 week from tonight, SunTrust Park will play host to its first sellout crowd. A live look at the ballpark from the Circle 75 Office Park camera. Some 41,000 people expected there for the Braves home opener. For businesses that are nearby, the added crowds could forever change how they operate.
That's for sure. We sent CBS 46 Cobb County reporter Will Frampton to check in with business owners on how they plan to handle this new chapter.
For people like Hal Young, the last couple of years have been strange indeed. Outside his State Farm office is Cobb Parkway, now one of the main arteries connecting Metro Atlanta to SunTrust Park. Suddenly, there are signs directing people to stadium parking right beside his front door.
And everywhere else you see, you'll see signs like that so that people don't get lost.
So far, though, so good. Hal went to the exhibition game last Friday and then came back by the office afterward.
The road was really clear. It was easy to get around. It wasn't what I thought it would be.
So count him among the business owners here who are hopeful. Maybe this stadium will be good for business after all.
I think it's going to be not as bad as people think.
Still, he knows there could be complications. traffic at some point figures to have some impact.
The opening of this stadium is also forcing many businesses around here to confront the question of parking. Do they or do they not offer private parking at their parking lots? The answer for some is anything but straightforward.
People are probably going to park here whether we charge for it or not. If they're going to come into my property, I want to make sure that they have a good experience.
Dr. Don Parkerson has been wrestling with this issue since I met him last fall. He's a chiropractor with his office close enough to be a desirable parking spot for stadium traffic. He has changed his office hours to avoid Braves traffic and decided he will offer game day parking. But that means he also has to pay for parking attendants and other security measures. The same issues people like Hal are dealing with.
It'll probably seem twice as congested as it normally does.
But he believes the end game is worth any trouble they may face in the early going. In Cobb County, Will Frampton, CBS 46 News.
And CBS 46 has an in-depth look for you now at parking around SunTrust Park. We got our hands on this map. It shows you where to park around the stadium. It shows 19 parking lots or decks next door to the stadium. Prices range from $18 to nearly $25, depending on the location. Well, the weekend is fun.